Every year, CES is defined by a handful of headline-grabbing products. Massive TVs, futuristic concepts, and bold demos dominate social media and news coverage. But once the noise fades, the most interesting consumer gadgets are often the ones that slipped under the radar. CES 2026 was full of these quieter innovations. Devices that did not scream for attention, but quietly hinted at how everyday technology is about to change. One category many people overlooked was personal power and energy management. While large batteries and solar systems were present, smaller consumer-focused power gadgets showed real progress. Compact power hubs designed for apartments and small homes gained attention among industry insiders. These devices are not emergency-only tools. They are everyday power managers that smooth out energy use, protect electronics, and support flexible work setups. Their appeal lies in simplicity. Plug them in once, and they quietly handle surges, outages, and device charging without constant monitoring. Another overlooked trend was the rise of adaptive input devices. Keyboards, mice, and controllers may seem mature, but CES 2026 showed how much room there is for refinement. Several companies introduced pressure-sensitive keyboards that adjust feedback based on task. Typing feels different from gaming. Editing feels different from writing. These devices are not about flashy RGB lighting. They are about comfort, efficiency, and reducing strain during long sessions. This kind of hardware directly impacts daily productivity, but rarely gets headline coverage. Audio gadgets also delivered surprises beyond traditional headphones and speakers. Directional audio accessories appeared in compact, consumer-friendly designs. These devices create focused sound zones without isolating users completely. Instead of wearing headphones, users can listen privately while remaining aware of their surroundings. This has major implications for shared homes, offices, and public spaces, where people want personal audio without full isolation. In wearable tech, CES 2026 revealed a wave of ultra-minimal devices that challenge what a wearable even looks like. Smart rings, discrete clips, and fabric-integrated sensors focused on passive tracking and subtle feedback. These gadgets avoid screens altogether. Instead, they communicate through gentle vibrations or simple light cues. This reduces distraction and encourages healthier interaction with technology. While not flashy, these wearables reflect a broader shift toward tech that supports life instead of dominating it. Home tech also saw meaningful but quiet innovation. Modular home devices appeared across categories like air quality, lighting, and climate control. Instead of replacing entire systems, these gadgets allow users to upgrade individual components. Sensors, filters, and control modules can be swapped as needs change. This approach lowers cost over time and reduces waste. It also aligns with growing demand for longer-lasting, repairable consumer tech. Kitchen gadgets at CES 2026 were another area where subtle progress stood out. Instead of complex robotic kitchens, companies showcased compact tools that automate specific cooking steps. Precision heating plates, smart lids, and adaptive cookware aim to reduce guesswork rather than replace cooking altogether. These gadgets improve consistency and convenience while respecting personal cooking habits. They are designed to fit into existing kitchens, not demand complete redesigns. Personal organization gadgets also flew under the radar. Small home robots and smart storage systems focused on logistics rather than intelligence. These devices move items, track placement, and maintain basic order using predefined routines. They are not assistants that talk or make decisions. They simply do repetitive tasks reliably. This kind of automation is less exciting in demos, but far more useful in real life. Display accessories were another overlooked category. Portable secondary screens designed for laptops and tablets became more refined. These displays are thinner, brighter, and easier to deploy. They cater to remote workers and students who need flexible workspaces without carrying bulky monitors. Combined with improved connectivity, these gadgets make temporary work setups far more practical. Health-focused consumer gadgets also evolved quietly. Instead of broad wellness platforms, CES 2026 highlighted niche tools that monitor specific conditions or habits. Posture devices, hydration trackers, and sleep environment sensors focus on single problems rather than holistic dashboards. This specialization makes them easier to use and more effective. Users get actionable feedback instead of overwhelming data. Another underappreciated area was connectivity hardware for dense environments. Compact routers, repeaters, and signal management devices were designed specifically for apartments, dorms, and shared buildings. These gadgets prioritize stability over raw speed. They reduce interference, manage congestion, and maintain consistent connections. This kind of hardware improves daily life without ever being noticed when it works correctly. Transportation accessories also delivered quiet innovation. Smart lighting systems for bikes and scooters adapt brightness and signaling based on environment and movement. These devices improve safety without requiring user input. They represent how everyday mobility tech is becoming more thoughtful rather than more complex. Charging accessories may sound boring, but CES 2026 showed meaningful improvements here as well. Multi-device charging pads became more efficient, cooler, and easier to position devices on. Cable durability improved noticeably, addressing one of the most common consumer frustrations. These products do not attract attention, but they solve problems people deal with daily. Another trend hiding in plain sight was environmental sensing. Small, affordable sensors now monitor air quality, noise levels, temperature variation, and humidity with much higher accuracy. These gadgets help users understand their living environments and make small adjustments that improve comfort and health. They are not dramatic, but they change how people interact with their spaces over time. What connects all these overlooked gadgets is restraint. CES 2026 showed fewer products trying to redefine the future overnight. Instead, many companies focused on making existing experiences smoother, quieter, and more reliable. This shift reflects a more mature consumer tech market. These gadgets may not trend on social media immediately. They may not inspire viral videos or flashy demos, but they are the products most likely to be adopted, kept, and relied upon. They fit into routines rather than demanding new ones. In hindsight, CES often reveals its most important innovations quietly. Years later, these under-the-radar products become standard expectations. What felt optional becomes essential. What felt niche becomes normal. Emerging consumer gadgets from CES 2026 are not about spectacle. They are about progress through refinement. They make daily life easier without asking for attention. And that is exactly why they matter. If CES 2026 proved anything, it is that the future of consumer tech will not arrive all at once. It will arrive piece by piece, hidden among the products most people almost missed.